Alright, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the show. Today is Friday. We are just getting everything busted off. I ain't gonna say wound up. We ain't got quite wound up yet. I mean, I guess technically we are kind of wound up. We've loaded 4 so far. 5 and 6 is sitting in behind the loaders. I have been installing a new JD Link or Timbermatic screen in the track cutter this morning. Mickey's got a pin broke on his CTR, and we fix to go mow down some trees. Well, y'all see these trees right here? See how they're mashed all the way down in the ground? They're the same size as that one right there. It's about a 12-inch budded tree. And those are shoved all the way down in the ground. You can see my track print right here. You can see the water. You can see the water over there. See that pile of wood I'm building over there. What I'm starting to do here is build mats. Y'all can see right there where the ground's coming apart. It's getting so wet down here now. We started kind of up on a hill. Like I said, we got like 15 inches of rain here. The ground is still not dry. And this is with a track machine down here doing this. If I had time, I would get down and walk y'all over there and show y'all that spot where the skidder was fighting it and bogging down. But anyway, it's the ground, like you see, it's dry looking right there. But where the machine is being, it don't press down just a little bit and there's water. Our ground down here is so saturated. It stays so wet in this area to begin with. In my part of the world, it stays so wet to begin with. A lot of y'all are used to up north, y'all getting ground like this, you just quit and it freezes over that winter, and then you go back in there and work it. That's not how we can do that here. This is not going to freeze. We never see freezing temperatures enough to see our ground freeze. So winter only makes this worse. And our ground just got completely drenched. Now winter is coming. It's almost winter. Mid-fall. This is when we start typically seeing a little bit of wetness showing up. And I'm done starting to see trees turn leaves colors down here. So that means trees are not drinking water. Then you got all this dead stuff, this blown down stuff, where they're not pulling water out of the ground no more. So now the ground is going to stay saturated longer and more saturated than what it typically would be. So let's show y'all that real quick. We're fixing to start building mats. That's what this is right here. This is the outside runner of a mat, and a pile of wood back there where I was cutting the end off of my mat down here, putting it in a pile. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to go in there and track over there, get all that stuff, and I'll track out here and just kind of keep walking back and try and stay out of the ground and build my mat over here beside me for Michael. That way he has something good to run on and then get him to the set. I'm not going to build a whole bunch of access mats. We're gonna work 2 or 3 rows, or 4 or 5 rows, maybe 6 rows to a loader. And then whenever the ground goes to giving up by the road out there where we need to start building mats, we're just gonna hop the loader down on top of the timber again and keep the skidder right on top of the loader where we're not having to build all that access mat. So it's wet. It's time to start shovel logging. All right, so what I was saying there, or getting at before phone rang, what he was doing with that dirt, he's digging, filling for stumps, making sure, because you see where his tires are now. That's about where you see all the fresh dirt. That's where he was digging. And if you get those tires on those stumps, it's gonna blow them out. And those things are about $250 a piece. So we try not to blow them out, but yeah, we got that done, and he kind of pulled up the rest of the little scrubs and whatnot around it. Michael's bringing in some of the wood that I got cut. Almost time to wrap the day up, y'all.